Morning, everybody, and greetings from the Las Vegas Strip. I hope you can see it. I got to really behave myself because 1 out of 2 cars on the Strip right now are police cars, as you'll see as I drive down the Strip. So I'm going the speed limit, and but I'm also holding the phone with my hand. Here's New York, New York. I'm showing you the Strip to illustrate that it's basically empty right now, and it's really sort of a huge opportunity for those who are philosophical about these things. I'm going to flip this over to the magnet. Hi. We have the choice right now, those of us who live in Las Vegas and just about everybody else on the planet, to be really frightened or miserable and also to feel like victims, or to feel the opportunity. And I know a lot of people are saying something comparable right now. I even saw a Facebook post the other day where a woman said on her post, "Pastors, quit telling your congregations that there's anything to be happy about, or dwelling on the opportunities and God's goodness right now at this time of crisis. Your parishioners don't want to hear about opportunity. They want you to know that you feel their pain." Well, this can be a both and. I think that we can acknowledge each other's pain, and at the same time, we can keep some optimism, some sense of goodness. And I'm seeing that possibility even here in Las Vegas, Nevada, which I'm gonna go right out on the limb and say, of every city on the planet Earth, this place has the highest unemployment. I don't know if they can be official or not because we have a lot of guest workers, but I'm betting even U.S. citizens who pay their taxes and have for years, there's no way that the unemployment rate could be less than 35 or 40% right now in Las Vegas, Nevada. No way. All these waiters, every dishwasher, every cook. The only people who have jobs that work at Walmart or Jack in the Box. That's about it. McDonald's. Still, I would like to dare to break that Facebook post's advice and be basically pretty happy this morning. And here's what I want to proclaim right now. Not a week from now, not 3 weeks from now, when we open the economy back up. This second, what I want to proclaim is everybody's opportunity to feel completely free, to proclaim and know their own freedom is total if they accept it. And there's a trick to that, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to get free, right? Hop on the bus, Gus, and get yourself free right this second. And here's how you do it. It's a paradox. Become a slave to righteousness. Just like, this is not my idea. This is from St. Paul in the book of Romans. He said, Christ has set you free, but what are you going to do with your freedom? Don't be free to go back to being an idiot. Don't be free to go back and sin. Make the step up. And paradoxically, to really be free, what we do is enslave ourselves to God. Now, if that's not sounding fun, let me try to make it a little better. The reason this is great advice from St. Paul is that nothing else works. It might seem like something else is working in the short run, but in the long run, everything will betray us. Everything. Except love of God and love of God's invitation to live in a godly way. Money, fame, carnal relationships, ice cream, meth, heroin, being an influencer on YouTube, all this stuff might get the dopamine going for a minute, an hour, a week, but in the end, it enslaves. The only way we can be free is if we're rooted in God and seeking God. And that's something We can be enslaved to that always, and it continues to feed us. It will not betray us. And here's the best part as we drive down the empty Las Vegas Boulevard. When we're enslaved to God's righteousness, we live without fear. We understand the context of things, that there have always been plagues. There have always been times of economic hardship. There have been times, there have been famines. There have been times where even eating was not assured. Life is not guaranteed in the physical sense. But if we enslave ourselves to God and God's righteousness, we also are enslaved now to being fearless. And being fearless is great stuff. We can live without fear. There's nothing about this day, tomorrow, that's going to rob us. We live without fear. We can be joyful even now. And it's not crazy, or again, quoting Paul, it's the insanity of a life in God, which is the most sane thing we can do. So, there's the paradoxes. You want pure freedom? You want freedom like a gospel song? Enslave yourself to God. If you want joy, let yourself be lifted above your fear to fearlessness. And right now, we can be full of freedom, completely free, full of joy, courageous, and yes, even happy, without any limit, without any governor of that, but fully in God. So that's what I'm wishing. One last shot of Las Vegas. Sunset in the boulevard. Anyway, Vegas will come back to what it was, but let's live in freedom and joy, even right now. God bless you, everybody. Bye-bye.